I thought also in that regard, I want to stress that the Protestant element is a very important element of the Christian-fascist relationship. No doubt anybody who's listened to my program for any length of time knows the name of Reinhard Gehlen. He was a major general for the Third Reich. He was in charge of Third Reich intelligence for the Eastern Front in World War II. His organization jumped to the United States and Western intelligence at the end of World War II. 3 months after VE Day, he was flown into the United States in the uniform of a four-star general, given the pay of a four-star general, and even while still officially a prisoner of war, he was clearing his actions with the Americans with Admiral von Dönitz, who succeeded Hitler as head of state of Germany, and General Franz Halder, his chief of staff at the time. By the way, the article revealing this is up in the For the Record supplemental blog spot. It's called The Secret Treaty of Fort Hunt by Carl Oglesby from Covert Action Quarterly. But what it revealed basically is that even as Gehlen was jumping to the United States and Western intelligence, the Nazi chain of command was still in effect. Gehlen's organization basically was described by the late Colonel William Corson, a Marine Corps colonel who had much to do with post-World War II American intelligence activities. Colonel Corson, a much decorated Marine Corps colonel and a veteran of World War II, Korea, and Vietnam, said the Gehlen organization was nothing but a front for Odessa Nazis. It was a vehicle for helping the Odessa survive World War II, the SS survive World War II, and also for feeding bad intelligence to the United States. They did not feed accurate intelligence to the U.S. They fed a grossly exaggerated version of the Soviet threat. But anyway, Reinhard Gehlen, although not SS himself, never having actually joined the Nazi Party, was a dedicated Nazi, and he also had been focused from an early age on defeating the former Soviet Union. Even as a student at military academy, he would stay up late at night reading demographic reports of what was then Imperial Russia and later the Soviet Union. And in the biography, the first substantive biography of Gehlen, Gehlen's Spy of the Century by E.H. Cookridge, the post-resignation or post-BND's, post-intelligence career of Reinhard Gehlen is described. Writing in 1971, Cookridge writes, "Today, on the threshold of 70 years and 10, General Reinhard Gehlen has found a surprising new field of activities. He has become an evangelist. With still unimpaired energy, he has taken over the direction of a campaign for building new churches and schools for the evangelical church in Catholic Bavaria. After a life of seclusion, he frequently attends meetings all over the province at which appeals for new funds are launched. On occasion, he does not disdain to visit members of his religious community in order to encourage the enterprise and to pass the begging bowl." It's a pretty good bet, if you study the career of Reinhard Gehlen, that he did not actually retire from intelligence. He simply was what they call in the intelligence community being sheep-dipped. It comes from the wolf in sheep's clothing, and that he was actually carrying on his formal intelligence and anti-communist activities, only using Protestant religious cover.